Have you ever wanted to be a little witch in the woods? Yeah? Cause boy, I got the game for you. On May 16th, 2022, a South Korean game developer by the name Sunny Side Up released their early access version of the game Little Witch in the Woods. It's since been met with great praise from those looking to get their dose of Stardew Valley meets Kiki's Delivery Service style of gaming. And it's not hard to see why. The game is gorgeous, the characters are well designed, he's pretty cute, and when the music plays, it's a ticket straight to a magical world of witchcraft. You play as Ellie, an apprentice witch, and get to experience her story through a simple yet powerful gameplay loop similar to Stardew Valley. You wake up in the morning, do your witchy chores, collect mystical ingredients, craft powerful potions, and interact with villagers. And then you get to return home, sleep it off, and start again the next day. However, that is where similarities end between the two games. Little Witch in the Woods puts so much emphasis on the story, and specifically on the dialogue between the characters, that at times it can slow the game down, or even make players lose interest entirely. After launching the game and loading in, we see our witch on board a train, and we're immediately met with unskippable, unimportant dialogue that takes an enormous 4.5 minutes just to skim through. Keep in mind that if it weren't for Will, you'd be in jail right now. I'm so confused. Or dead? Or dead. I guess we're dead. I'm so bored. Dude, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about anymore. It's true. I was gonna ask other people if you don't believe me. L. Yeah. While world building and character introduction are incredibly important, the entire intro could have been condensed to, hey, I'm excited to be on my way to go continue my witch training. That's neat. Let's go check out the train. While the game is heavily story-centered, and I want to make it clear, there's nothing wrong with that. Instances of being stuck for 2 to 4 minutes while the dialogue drones on about something completely unrelated were far too frequent. And within 15 minutes of playing, made me question my decision to buy the game. But once we've passed the intro and we're finally allowed to exit the train to go into the woods so that we can be a little witch in them, we're reminded of the main reasons to keep playing. The music and art. Okay, here goes. I thought I was gonna get flashbangs. Okay. While the cutesy art and character design were present from the start, a fly just like fucking touched me. What? While the cutesy art and character design were present from the start, the music was nowhere to be heard. For the first 20 minutes of the game, we're forced to listen to platinum hits such as Forest Ambience, Character Speaking Sound, and Train. While the dialogue slows down the game, or holds us captive like our parents forcing us to wait while they talk to some long-lost friend at the grocery store, the music and art might be strong enough for some players to overlook the excessive dialogue. With music finally entering the equation, immersion can begin. 20 minutes too late. Less important gripes include things like unintuitive menus and controls, goofy, mistranslated dialogue, music missing from vital areas like your home and workstations, and characters hilariously chasing after you in real time after you've been teleported away to another zone for a cutscene. I thought he said he saw a treasure map, but now it's a potion? Oh, he had to run over here in real time. We teleported over, but Rubrum fucking had to walk over. I don't know if that's like a bug, but I think it's hilarious, and if it's intentional, good. All nitpicking aside, Little Witch in the Woods is still fun, and I would highly recommend it to anyone who enjoys casually playing through a story at their own pace. While the early access version includes about 5 hours of playtime, Sunny Side Up aims to quadruple that and give players 20 hours of story with their official release. If Sunny Side Up continues working towards their estimated official release date in 2023, it can be assumed that some, if not most, of these issues will be ironed out as time passes and as updates are released. Alright, well, I've kind of run out of script here, so I guess this will be my final note. Just keep an eye on this game. We've been burned by early access titles before, but I don't think we'll be burned by this one. So just keep your eyes peeled, and as time crawls closer to 2023, hopefully we'll get something great. Thank you for watching. Here's a smooch.